Hello, back with some more fun stuff from the flea markets. To start out with, in my last video I went over finding these little helmets and thought they were masks for the Matt Mason astronaut figures. And I went back to the flea market the following week and found a box with the Matt Mason figures in them that went with the helmets. So kind of cool, you can find the parts one week and you go back and find the figures the next week. As you can see, the figures aren't that great a shape as far as the paint's coming off of them, but this guy, all his wires are intact. None of them are broken. So if someone wants to repair the paint job on him, he's a good figure to have. So you can see the helmet fits right on him. Good with his helmet there. But yeah, found a whole box of them. Got a white one, got a yellow one, then got two that are pretty crappy. Both of them are missing hands. This guy's been chewed on. But it's funny, even though they're both missing hands and the paint is crappy, all the wires in every single one of these is unbroken. And usually you find them with the wires broken and they're kind of floppy. So kind of cool to find them without broken wires. So in the same box with the Matt Mason, I also found this Colossus Rex, which is from the Man from Jupiter series, I believe. He's pretty good too. I mean, his wires aren't broken, except for his leg is coming off a little bit, not too bad. But he's a pretty unique figure to find. I haven't seen any of the figures from this line before, so kind of cool. Just a little bitty piece from a Micronaut. Don't know which piece it goes to, but picked it up with the other stuff. Picked this up just because it amused me, but this is, I think, Big Jim, Billy Jim, I don't know, one of the wrestlers. Just kind of a neat figure from, I would think yeah, 84, but never got into wrestling, but this guy looks cool. Then another He-Man Thunder Punch figure. Pretty faded with the sun, but you know, his legs are still attached and everything, so neat. To go with him, I also got a lot of the Masters of the Universe comics that used to be packaged in. So not quite as cool as the packaged the catalogs for the Star Wars figures, in my opinion, but they're still kind of cool. You know, mini checklist of other figures, but you know, no collect all 22, 92, whatever. So kind of neat. And the same flea market, I got these huge green army men. I gotta think that these are probably from the early 70s, but you know, I've never seen green army men that are this big. So a little Indian, and then a cowboy, and then a lot of naked Mego figures. This one I gotta imagine was Wonder Woman. Then I think this is Action Man, and then got a Robin. Got some limbs for them too, so they have to be fixed, and a few items of clothing. So a little crappy, like this one, not good. Yeah, Action Jackson's shoes, some more accessories for them, but yeah, at least Wonder Woman looks nice. The other ones, like I said, just need a bit of work. And got a nice Jabba the Hutt. I have a throne to put him on, so he should be happy. And more mask stuff. So I got the Viper, which actually has both the vehicles. No figures for him, but cool to get this, which actually, it's not the Viper, I forget the name of it. I think it says Viper on it. I think it's Buzzard, actually. And then a piece from Boulder Hill. And another oddity, I got this bag full of stuff also at the flea market, which has just mask accessories. Usually you find the figures with no accessories. This time I found masks with no figures. So yeah, 4 different nice looking masks, no figures to put them on. These I'll have to look up to see which place that these went on, but I think these are mask accessories. This went with one of the black Jeeps, I think, but yeah, it's just odd that you find accessories without the figures. No idea what this is. picked it up, it kind of looked neat. Same with this. It says lanyard on it, so I'm assuming it's some sort of corpse toy. But I didn't know that corpse figures came in the larger size. It's from '99, so I was gonna say not old, but I guess it is 18 years old now. It's a little neat looking playset piece. Got a couple loose modern figures, a Battle Droid and Cad Bane. A newer Dewback. Couldn't pass him up for $3. And I'm sure you're not looking in the background here to see the lovely 12-inch figures. As you know, my great disdain of Boba Fett, but still, this is a pickup that I actually bought a Boba Fett in a box from this guy probably at least half a year ago. And he sent me a message that he found the Jawa that he used to have. So, went over there to pick it up. It's in really good shape and everything, although it's under his underarms, the cloth is kind of rubbed through. But happy to get the Jawa. But he also had this sitting on his counter, so I guess the Boba Fett with the box that he sold me was either his or his brother's, and he has his brother's as well. So picked up this other Boba Fett from him. No box or anything, but he's also in really good shape, other than his hands have been glued on. But the joints everywhere else are really stiff. So, really nice when you get a call back from someone you've purchased from before who finds new stuff. Yeah. Complete and in good shape. Nice to get the braids with him. And the rockets, and like I said, he's really stiff jointed. So, not a fan of Boba Fett, but, you know, it is a pretty good looking 12-inch figure. And lastly, with the flea market lately, a bunch of modern stuff, for lack of a better word. A bunch of stickers that I think came with one of the, like, role-playing or board games, the attack games that those weird figures came with. So, figures from that. If they go to a vehicle, let me know, because I'd really like to know which vehicle they went with. So got a bunch of these battle droids. I have to see where they came from too. They only have limited mobility in one arm, and they have little stands to stand on, so they're not the individually packaged battle droids. But tons of those. And good selection of some troopers. Nice little Clone Wars Yoda. I'm not sure if that's supposed to be Qui-Gon. If it's supposed to be Qui-Gon, it's not a good mold, so I don't think it's supposed to be Qui-Gon. And a little bitty Obi-Wan. Another Jedi. Yeah. I have to look these up. Some of these minor characters, I don't remember all their names, but it's a cool box of stuff. Got a bunch of lightsabers. A lot of various clone troopers. Another poorly sculpted Obi-Wan. Troopers. Parts for the vehicle. Lots of the stands. Let's see. Just dump it out. Yeah, one of the speeder bikes. And the R4 units. Got a nice Padme in her little snow outfit. Dice from the game. The other half to this, which looks like it went on something else. Don't know where those are from. Yeah, little bits and pieces of stuff. So I'm not sure if these are part of the game or not. Oh, got a little transformer in there. Part of the game. Got one of the versions of Dirge. Then you got Thrawn, which is a pretty good figure of him. I like this figure of him. Yeah, lots of accessories. A little biker scout. Blaster for a new snow speeder. Like different Hoth parts. Well, actually those look like engine parts. That's got to be G.I. Joe something. Yeah, lots of different missiles, parts for the vehicles, vehicle parts. Yeah, these are just really badly painted figures. Oh, got a vintage Ewok Tebow mask in here, or hood, cowl. The cards from the game. And just like I said, lots and lots of different missiles and accessories. I always buy these missiles and accessories when I come buy them because you never know what you're going to need. You find the vehicles, you find the play sets, and they don't have the accessories, so I'm a parts hoarder. So that's it for the last couple weeks. Not too bad of a haul getting into the holiday season. So hopefully I'll find some more and make a new video when I do. Thanks.